ho, ho! Well now, my friends, gather close and let Santa tell you the story of how Bane, Peanut, and Fred saved Christmas, and in doing so spread peace and joy to every corner of the world. It's a tale of magic, bravery, and a sprinkle of holiday satire. It was Christmas Eve, and things were in disarray at the North Pole. My reindeer, oh, poor Dasher, Dancer, and the rest, had fallen ill with a sudden bout of Christmas pox. The culprit? A mishap at a secret lab near the Arctic, which left me stranded without my trusty sleigh team. But fret not, for Santa always has a plan. I peered into my magical snow globe and saw my unlikely saviors. Bane, a loyal and clever American Staffordshire Terrier, Peanut, a quick-witted squirrel, and Fred, a mischievous raccoon. I started in New York City, where I found Bane snoozing on the bed with his family. "Bane," I said, placing a hand on his head. "Christmas is in danger, and I need your help." His ears perked up, his tail wagged, and his eyes gleamed with determination. I handed him a pair of enchanted antlers. "With these you'll fly and guide my sleigh." Bane, now the majestic Banedeer, donned his harness, ready for the task. But what of Peanut and Fred? Tragically, they had been killed during a misguided raid the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, a raid that should never have happened. The department's actions were entirely to blame, and Peanut and Fred had been innocent victims. Their spirits lingered, however, and the snow globe revealed their yearning to help. With a swirl of golden magic, I brought them back to life. They glowed with renewed energy and eagerly joined the mission, ready to spread Christmas cheer. The sleigh soared into the night, our first stop, Springfield, Ohio. Bane's sharp eyes spotted trouble, vans filled with kidnapped dogs and cats, destined for a grim fate. Down we went. Peanut gnawed through ropes, Fred unlocked cages, and Bane barked commands. The freed animals danced with joy. The migrants, humbled by the sight of Santa's team, realized their wrongdoing. They joined us under the stars for a Christmas feast, promising to show more compassion in the future. They even enlisted Tom Homan to guide them home safely. Next, the sleigh flew over the skies of Ukraine and Russia, where the battlefield glowed with the light of explosions. "Oh, if only peace could reign," I said, shaking my head. Bane's antlers shone brightly, casting a calming glow that stilled the chaos below. Peanut and Fred delivered scrolls bearing my message of unity to the leaders of both nations. Inspired by the magic, they agreed to a ceasefire and signed a peace treaty under twinkling Christmas lights. Onward to the Middle East, where generations of strife had left deep scars. Once again, Bane's glowing antlers worked their magic, spreading waves of peace. Peanut and Fred delivered gifts and messages of goodwill. In an underground tunnel, leaders gathered to broker peace, united by the spirit of the season. Back in the USA, strange lights flickered over New Jersey. What's this, I wondered? A swarm of drones surrounded the sleigh, their lights blinking in odd patterns. Peanut and Fred bristled with nervous energy, but Bane barked confidently. The drones paused, dimmed, and a voice rang out, "Santa, we're engineers testing these drones for global surveillance and communication. You're a legend." Impressed, I left the engineers a sack of gifts and inspired their mission of goodwill. The drones formed a glowing message in the sky. "Merry Christmas to all!" Soon we reached SpaceX headquarters, where a rocket launch illuminated the night. I stopped to leave gifts, but who should appear but Elon Musk himself? "Santa," he said with a grin, "your sleigh is iconic, but it needs an upgrade." Inside the hangar, engineers installed propulsion systems, advanced navigation, and even an AI assistant. My sleigh became the perfect blend of tradition and innovation. Before we left, Elon declared, "Christmas reminds us that every voice matters. Let's ensure the freedom to speak remains strong." By dawn, our mission was complete. We had delivered presents to every child and united a fractured world. The sleigh, once a vessel for toys, became a beacon of hope, peace, and joy. Back at the North Pole, the reindeer had miraculously recovered, and Peanut and Fred decided to stay with me. But Bane had to return to his family to spread joy in New York City. I removed his magical antlers and said, "You've done the impossible, saved Christmas, brought peace to the world, and reminded us all of the true spirit of the season." Bane wagged his tail with pride, Peanut chittered happily, and Fred tipped his hat with a grin. Together they had done what no one thought possible. They saved Christmas, united the world, and proved that even the most unlikely heroes could make America and the world great again.